I want to give you 5 questions that are worth considering when you're going to launch a membership or a subscription product and really deciding how do I package or frame my product and my expertise? Because that's ultimately what you're doing here, right?
Yeah.
That's really what you're trying to figure out. What's the best packaging for this? So here are
Yes.
the 5 questions. So the first one is, what value do members or buyers get other than just the information? If it's a subscription product, there should be a reason why if they're paying every month or even if they're paying every year, why am I doing that as opposed to just paying once and getting all this? What is the other value? Now, a lot of times people default to community, message board, Facebook group, whatever, because it makes a clear sort of ongoing value. But that's not the only value that you can offer, right? You don't have to offer a community to offer a subscription product,
Right.
but you want to think about, what are they getting other than just the information,
Okay.
right? The second question is, what will someone get in month 10? I'm picking that as a random month. What are they going to get in month 10 that they didn't get in month 1? So if you're just sharing existing expertise, what is the reason for me to be paying in month 9, 10, 11, 12, et cetera, that I didn't get in month 1, 2, 3, 4? And if there's not much difference, it probably doesn't make sense for it to be a subscription product, which is fine. But again, is it different or is it really the same? And I should just make this sort of a one-time fee product.
Yeah.
The third question, in order for members, and I'm using the term members, but it could be subscribers or whatever, buyers. In order for buyers to get value out of this membership or this product, how much of a time commitment do they need to invest? And this is where it gets into. So you might say, okay, in month 10, that what they're going to get that they didn't get in month 1 is there's different people in the community. There's access to different people and ideas and feedback and new challenges and new stuff that we're doing. But in order for them to get that value, it's going to require a certain time investment on their part. They
Yeah.
need to participate in the new challenge each month. They need to be in the message boards communicating with people. So taking that into account and understanding that, like, yes, there is ongoing new value all the time as part of this membership, but it also comes at a quote unquote cost that is not just financial. And understanding for your audience, for some audiences, that's a big pro. For other audiences, that's a big con and it feels overwhelming.
Yeah.
Understanding that. The fourth question is the idea that people are paying for access to you or access to a community and network of peers? Both are valuable. If they're paying for access to you, that is more of a coaching consulting model than it is a community membership model. Both are valuable and your product can be structured either way. But like my skill sessions, they're really paying for access to me. They're not really paying access to their peers, even though they get some of that a little bit in the jam sessions and that kind of stuff, right? But that's not really the hook. So understanding that and how you package it of like, this is really about them connecting to me versus you'll see other things where I'm a member of Jay Klaus's The Lab community.
Hmm.
That's about Jay, but not really. It's secondary. He's the leader of that group, but it's really about accessing other creators and that kind of thing. The message boards are very his sell is very much you're paying to get this community. By the way, like taking your example, that can be super valuable. There are people that to have access to other designers and learn from them and see what they're doing can be really valuable. It may not necessarily be the thing that you're selling. I think you're probably selling access to you and your expertise for the most part,
At
right?
this point, that's what I would like. Yeah.
So again, that gets into the language, right? When you're talking about it and whether it is a membership or it is a community or whatever, it's like, it's about that messaging's about access to you, not about, that's why in my skill sessions, what I added was a jam session where people can ask me questions, not a message board where they can connect with each other. Very conscious decision. And then the last question is, how would these people solve their problems if they didn't join this membership or this subscription or whatever this product is? There are always ways that people can get the information, the transformation, the thing that they're looking for. You're never the only solution to it.
No.
It's really helpful to think through, what are the alternatives and how am I positioning myself to be different than the alternatives? They can buy X, Y, and Z course, but when they buy or join my thing, this is what's different about it. There's lots of courses where people can learn how to grow their audience and business. What's different about my skill sessions is the way I present them, the way they're delivered, obviously who I am. I'm sharing stuff based on my own experience. The jam session element where they can ask me Q&As, like the fact that I don't have a community, all those things make it unique and make it a good fit for some people like you and not as good a fit for other people who want the community or want the
Yeah.
message board or want the thing. I think going through those 5 questions can help you think through and get clarity on what your product is, who it's for, and then the messaging and all of that.